podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Tuesday, January 24th, 2017. And from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, it's time to open the pipeline and check out the latest releases on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand streaming. This is Tuesday Digidex. I'm TC Kirkham. Hitting this week on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand, critically acclaimed and award-winning mystery romance The Handmaiden, not rated. Hard-hitting Columbine biopic, I'm Not Ashamed, starring Maisie McLean and Ben Davies, rated PG-13. Action thriller sequel Inferno, starring Tom Hanks, Felicity Jones, Omar Sy, Irfan Khan, and Ben Foster, rated PG-13. Romantic drama The Light Between Oceans, starring Michael Fassbender, Alicia Vikander, and Rachel Weisz, rated PG-13. Action thriller Sugar Mountain, starring Jason Momoa, Cary Elwes, Anna Hutchinson, and Melora Walters, not rated. And the war drama USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage, starring Nicolas Cage, Tom Sizemore, Thomas Jane, Matt Lanter, and James Remar, rated R. The Criterion Collection is releasing only one film this week, the 1966 classic Black Girl, from director Osmane Simbine. And hitting from the small screen today, the 1980s John Ritter cop dramedy Hooperman, Seasons 1 and Seasons 2 in separate sets, and Sherlock, Season 4. New Netflix selections this week include Papa, Hemingway in Cuba, starring Giovanni Ribisi, Jolie Richardson, and Adrian Sparks, rated R. Critically acclaimed coming-of-age mystery drama Closet Monster, starring Connor Jessup and Aaron Abrams, not rated. Musical comedy The Beat Beneath My Feet, starring Luke Perry, Nicholas Galzantine, Lisa Dillon, and Verity Pinter, not rated. Award-winning documentary Drunk, Stoned, Brilliant, Dead, the story of the National Lampoon, rated R. And, because you absolutely have to see it again, Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens, starring Ian Ziering, Tara Reid, Masela Lucia, Cody Lindley, and David Hasselhoff, not rated. Now available on Amazon Prime, romance drama The Choice, starring Benjamin Walker, Teresa Palmer, Alexandria Daddario, and Maggie Grace, rated PG-13. Director Kirsten Johnston's multi-award-nominated documentary, Camera Person. The heartwarming Disney and autism documentary, Life Animated, rated PG. And classics, also, Roman Polanski's 1968 horror classic, Rosemary's Baby, starring Mia Farrow, John Cassavetes, Maurice Evans, and Ruth Gordon, rated R. And for your exploitation side, 1974's drive-in classic jiggle and sex comedy, The Swinging Cheerleaders, starring Joe Johnson, Cheryl Smith, and Colleen Camp, rated R. Most of today's new releases are available on both DVD and Blu-ray, although in some cases manufacturers will release titles only in one format. Check your favorite online source for DVD and Blu-ray releases to find if your preferred format is available. Most major film titles are also usually available for streaming and download through multiple sites on the same day as DVD release. Check your favorite online streaming services to see if your favorite films are available to stream or download. For the lowdown on what's hitting U.S. theaters every weekend, check out 3 Minute Weekend, your complete guide to all the new theatrical releases every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, available on this same feed through most podcast services or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNRNetworks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole lot of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe to your favorite podcast service, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy Tuesday Digidex each week, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment and bring you more news, features, coverage, and shows, and make our current shows and websites get bigger and better. You support a show you like, we give you some cool perks in return, and you're not supporting just Tuesday Digidex, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Tuesday Digidex. Please join me every Tuesday morning for all the DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand releases in the U.S. And don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how at the eCinemaOne website. I'll see you this Friday on 3 Minute Weekend, but for now, for Tuesday Digidex, I'm TC Kirkham. See you next week.
Welcome to the Really Awful Movies podcast, a celebration of low-budget cinema.
It is another apocalyptical prediction about to come true. Winds of death will sweep across the world, and whole continents will be cast adrift in an ocean of blood.
Chris, and along with Jeff, we're bringing you the very best and worst of horror, sci-fi, action, exploitation, kung fu, and women in prison movies from the 1970s to today. Be sure and check out reallyawfulmovies.com for reviews, interviews, lists, and terrific movie giveaways.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.